Hello, this is part 1 of Medieval 2 Total War. My name is Aiden Blay, and I'm just a random guy trying to have some fun. So, if you've never played this game before, I definitely recommend looking it up online. It's really cool, I really love it. And it's basically like a grand strategy, but like, I don't know how to really describe it actually. It's better just to show. I'll show you my video settings. I'm playing on a laptop, so I have a lot of the extraneous stuff to shut off because, like, fuck that noise. Um, I have, where is it? Why can I not find it? Well, rip. I don't know what I'm looking for the unit size thing, but apparently it's not here. So cool. Yeah. So I do have them on max, though I think. So I mean, I hope it's there. Am I just not seeing it? I must not be seeing it. Anyways, fuck that noise. Oh, it's in game options. That's why I'm dumb. Yeah, unit scale, huge. You'll see that in a second. What I mean by that. So we're gonna go single player mode. We're gonna go grand campaign, and I have all the factions unlocked. Now, after some determination, I've played all the factions. I have not beaten all the factions. I think I've only won with like Venice. I've won with England. I've won with France. I think that's it actually. Yeah, I think that's it. Basically, what's gonna happen is we're gonna do a long campaign. I love doing like really long campaigns because then I can, space out what I want to do. I can have big plans for things. Now we're actually gonna do medium, just to kind of get started. I haven't played this game in ages. Oh my god, dog! I haven't played this game in ages. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Um, I just don't know who we're gonna play as. This campaign is really hard. I remember that. Fuck that noise. Yeah, and by the way, I'm just gonna be talking, and if you don't like the way I talk, I mean, you don't have to watch. Roasted. I've played Scotland before. It's difficult. The Byzantines, that's fun. But I don't know. I'm gonna play as actually. I think. You know what? I totally think I'm gonna play as. I played as Hungary before. That's fun as shit. But you know what? Hmm. I think I'm gonna play as Poland. I think. Oh no. It's either Poland or Hungary. I'm not sure which one I want to do because like they're both really interesting campaigns and they start off kind of in this region where you can basically expand. Now you might be thinking like, oh well, then why don't you just play as Russia? Well, Russia has a lot of cavalry, and I'm not a real fan of cavalry, really, to tell you the truth. Um, yeah, I'm really not a fan of cavalry. Um, I'm a fan of like heavy infantry and like missile infantry, which is why I beat the game as Venice. Um, Milan's fun. You get rich real quick, real easy. Um, Denmark, not fun. I didn't like Denmark. Um, you know what? Hungary's kind of difficult because like they're pushed in between the Holy Roman Empire, Poland, and eventually the Byzantines. But I think if we expand quick enough, we should be able to. We should be Gucci. So we're gonna play Hungary. I'm gonna skip this intro. You can look on YouTube. There's tons of like Let's Plays that we can show that stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna. We're just gonna get straight into the campaign. So as you can see here, you start off. This is the map. This is the campaign map. Now there's cities all over this, like all over this map. There's tons and tons of different regions. They're all varying in sizes. Now this isn't going to be like a huge tutorial thing. I'm just kind of talking about what it is. So first of all, what I first like to do, okay, is to look at the family tree. So we've got this guy. He is our king. So, and pronunciation, hard, no, not going to happen. So he's the leader of our faction, and you can see here he's got a bunch of different traits, which I love just kind of looking into and making sure that they're balanced, right, and they're doing the right things. Because some guys are better commanders than they are leaders or like governors in towns. So yeah, as you can see, we have all these different characters, and I'll explain that when it comes. So then the next thing I like to do is come back into here. I like to go to diplomacy. So we're only at war with the rebels, which is what everyone starts off at war with, I think. Yeah, everyone's just at war with the rebels. Nobody is at war with any other nation. Now here's this thing. This is for the Christian nations. So basically what happens is if you get the Pope will send you missions, and if you do those missions, then these things, you get extra like cross things, and then you can call it crusades. You can request a crusade, which is really cool. That's the other faction screen. I'm trying to look for the financial stuff. Oh, right, it's right here. So this is the financial stuff. I really like to. Basically, what we're going to be aiming for is for our tax income to go. We want our tax income we want to be making more money just from taxes than our army upkeep, basically. And to do that, you have to conquer different territories. But as you can see here, projected profits are only 573. So really, we start off in a kind of sketchy situation, monetarily wise, with money. As you can see, certain regions are have religion. So these guys even have traits too. So like all these different things, warlike. So that yeah. So this region, he's gonna stay here because it's only 46% Catholicism. Let's press the space bar to hurry that guy up. So this is an army. So this is one of the generals we have in our army. He's pretty good. He's got 4 stars. Oh, he'd be good in a town actually. Yeah, but he's a good commander, and we don't have that many good. Oh, actually, wait a second. There's a faction heir actually. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this guy. He's gonna go in here. You are gonna go in here to make us a little bit more money here. Yeah, now we're getting 604 income every turn. But this place isn't actually growing, so we're gonna have to fix that. So this is a little army. I know there's a settlement down here, and I know there's one over here. I want to race for this one over here. You'll see why in a bit. Basically, we're going to take all these troops, and we're going to take them in there, and we're going to start marching up here. We're also going to build a watchtower. So this will unlock some of the Fog of War. And as you can see, there's a settlement right there. So we're going to go there. It's only got 4 rebel units, and that'll probably be our first battle. So here we've got some Magyar cavalry, which is like fucking. So here we're gonna look at our faction leader. Gonna see what kind of traits he has. Looks like he would be like a decent commander, yeah. So we're actually gonna take him out of this place. Yeah, now this place has no governor. So if we look here, yeah, now we're making a shit ton less money. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna put him back. Yeah, I'm gonna put him back. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of these troops, put them in this army. And actually we're gonna take these, which are actually free upkeep right now, so we're actually gonna lose some money because of that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here. There's a village down here I want to take. We're gonna take our princess, which is basically like a diplomat, which you can use to like marry off. So we're gonna come over here because I know this is the Holy Roman Empire. I'm gonna see if I can get an alliance with them, because having an alliance with them would be very strategic for us. So as we can see here, this is our money down here. That's how much money we have. So, as I said, I really like to focus on growth because I want more people in our town. And right now we have a population boom of 15%. This stuff is very important over here because you got to control public order, and eventually there's going to be corruption. Religion takes a big part because that affects public order. For public, see like unrest, religious unrest, 10%, and squalor and all that stuff. So we got to deal with all that. For right now, we're going to build a market, and that's going to give us like basically not even 10 more gold, but that's going to help out the entire general economy of this town. We're also going to recruit a spear militia, and we're going to recruit a merchant, and I'll show you what they do after. And now we're in our castle, and the castles are a lot more difficult to control because you can't control the taxes. But one thing I like to build in early settlements is roads. Now, as you can see, hasn't changed anything here, but it'll help our troops move around the entire map. I'm not going to recruit these just because if you look, each unit has upkeep. Depending on the experience of that unit, it will be higher. So like these guys have a little bit of upkeep. These guys have a lot of upkeep, and you'll see that as we continue on in the campaign. So currently, actually, this town is not growing. So after this, I'm probably going to build the land clearance. Yeah, I think I've moved all of our everything. Oh, actually, no. We have a spy here. I didn't even see him. So we're going to move our spy down here because I'm 95% sure there's a village down here that I want to go take with this army. And I'm kind of risking this here because our authority of our king, if he doesn't have high authority, these troops could turn into rebels, and that's not good because that's a half stack. So we don't want that, but hopefully that won't happen. So right now, our projected profits aren't very great. We're only gonna make about like not a lot at all. So actually, right now we're gonna end the turn. See, oh, okay. So here we have a bride for our or suitor for our princess. He's 18 years old, which is decent. He has no command though. He has 3 loyalty, which isn't the greatest, and he has 4 piety. He is sexually liberating, so that'd be good for a town because it gives +1 popularity, so +1. So that improves public order. +1 chivalry. That's pretty good. Oh, and then he's got dread, and that's minus loyalty as well. But he's religious. I'm not gonna do that because, as I said before, I want to marry her off to the Holy Roman Empire. As we can see here, we've been given a mission by the council to take this settlement, and in return, we will be rewarded with the best units currently available. It'll probably be like spearmen or like heavy cavalry. So let's start by coming here with this princess and moving her here. See this village, this imperial city? We're gonna go there and we're gonna try and marry this guy, because then we'll have a matrimonial alliance with him, and they'll be less likely to break that alliance. As you can see here, we've recruited in our capital, we've recruited a group of spear militia and a merchant, and I'll show you what that does in a minute. Also, we've completed the dirt roads in our castle, and as you can see here, we're the third most financially rich in the world, and then the Byzantines will usually be at the top, or the Holy Roman Empire. But now I'm just going to end the video right here, and I'm going to say goodbye, and I will be back again for part 2 of our Hungary Medieval 2 Total War Let's Play. Okay? Peace out, guys. Peace out, everybody.